All right, perk up. Tag team back again. Um, where to start? Speaking of start, I'm starting off right where I left off last time, in which I was rusty. I didn't expect to get all the penciling done on this page in one sitting, but in this time, I didn't know if I was going to make it to any inking, but I did want to get all of the penciling done for this page and get it all done in this session. And I ended up um, this ended up being another 2 hour session about, and let's just get into it. As you can see, I started a lot earlier. There was a little bit of preparation, little putting on a little something to listen to. I need stuff to listen to. I don't. I can't just have complete silence. Um, One of the things that drives me nuts is I have a bad tendency. As you see, I'm drawing everything that's behind that gun. It will be obstructed. Um, I have a bad tendency of drawing everything. Now, as you can see above the eyebrow, there's a little wrinkle from the corrugator muscle. That I put that in to make sure that I was doing the proper look that I wanted for the eye in general, even though, again, I have to end up taking that away because it's underneath the mask, the ski mask, the very scary ski mask. See, as you see, I didn't get enough of a squint, and I can already tell later on I fixed this, but the mouth looks a little bit too happy. It's a little bit too much of a smirk when that wasn't really what I was looking for. Um, I'm just gonna allow I'm gonna allow this little pause because I don't really have much to say about this part. I'm making a ski mask. He's a very bad man. He looks like he's smirking. He looks like he's a little bit of a cheeky monkey. He just looks like a naughty boy as opposed to a menacing guy right now. I go back and I'm pretty sure I fixed that a little bit. And we're gonna take this frightful one. Ah, here we go. This is why I didn't get to any inking, is because I was giving myself a lot of time to play. Especially since I was doing a lot of clothing, and I will be doing a lot of clothing throughout this, and that's why with Wrinkles, it's like a muscle memory thing. It's like I know when you know when it looks right, and see, I'm right here. You can see I was kind of like playing around. That was over a longer period of time without the time lapse going on, but like I think right here I said screw it. Like the bottom looked funny to me, or did I keep that? And I just made other wrinkles and yeah, just minor adjustments or whatever. But like wrinkles, it's not something I constantly want to be looking at myself for or looking down or playing with. Um, let's see. But I did give myself a little bit of time to mess around and sort of get reacquainted because it's sort of like the more you draw them in a more frequent fashion. See right here, I took those legs and I just took the pant legs and I made them straight. And then I just said, make them straight, make straight lines, and then start carving them out from there. Because otherwise, like, I need to give myself time to play with wrinkles again to start to get reacquainted with drawing them sort of in any type of fashion where, it wouldn't take an entire day. Spending a lot of time on that crotch, making sure I get it absolutely right. Moving on from there. Um, I don't know how to fix my chair. My chair, the hydraulic is wrong. Like it's wrong. It's broken now, so it just slowly sinks down. It's driving me nuts. Speaking of sinking, I had a real problem with the camera today because I was I had it propped up improperly, and it obviously it slid. again, having big problems with the knees here because I have an idea of what it's supposed to be, but I don't know if the angle was right for what I was thinking it was supposed to look like. I don't know if I already passed it, but I know at some point I start throwing my knee up and looking at the side of my knee. There's always that pattern with jeans, especially when you bend your knee. When you bend your knee, you get those kind of like ears on the side. I know it, like, it happens every time. It always looks the same. And I was just sort of like trying to remember that from memory. Because again, wrinkles being something that I have to let myself play with and sort of get reacquainted with after a long absence. Taking a pause, I guess. Let's see. So, wrinkles are a thing. They're like it's like riding a bike. You know, this shoulder was a big pain in the ass for me. Like, I struggled with this shoulder. And, I mean, I was trying so many different things. And there's a fine line between obsessing about something and stagnating and doing what I was doing in this session, which was giving myself sort of time to reacquaint, play, test, more words. More words that can describe in a singular form. Yep, spacing out. Once again, I'm just kind of spacing out watching this. I think that was it. No, wait. See, I don't remember exactly where I am. Is this where? Yeah, okay. So, I'm not a violent man. So, but this is integral to the story. And there is violence. So I had to get creative with looking up references for this one. I decided to go with the old bullet through a watermelon. That old gag, as opposed to, the real deal. Holyfield. But yeah, so this guy's got noodles being blown out his head. I'm gonna blow noodles out your head. This is when I fix that mouth. Give it a little bit more of a tight, orbicularis, oris, if I'm even saying that right. So that looked a little bit better. He didn't look like he was being a cheeky monkey grinning. No, this actually, the reason why this was blank, except for that little censored narrative down at the bottom, this is the sort of title card. This was the title card area, and this is not a strong suit for me. I'm not a typographer. So I went with something a little bit mechanical my first try. And spoiler, I hated this. I did not like this. See, look, I was trying to get a little bit creative with it. This would make a really good 80s, some type of logo from the 80s for cat equipment or something, some type of forklift. So I decided to go, I scratched that, and I decided to just play around with a little bit of, oh, ran out of room, dummy. Try a different approach. Something a little bit more, I don't know what you would call it, handwritten. A little bit more free-flowing. I was trying to do some stuff with underlining and stuff. None of it was clicking. I think this was the keeper. Save the O and the B and the O, which I went back and I fixed. Running out of time. See, this time I'm not letting the end creep up on me like it did last time. Anyway, this was the keeper. For whatever reason, like, it's fine, it's okay. I didn't want to spend so long trying to find the perfect logo because I'm not a typographer. I'm not good at all that crap. So the last thing I did was I did something. This was just out of nowhere, and I just rolled with it, and I decided that I liked it for what it is. Next one, the next session will be inking this page, which I really am hoping to get a third page in, starting a third page in the next video, because I don't want to do 3 sessions, 3 videos for each, 3 videos for each, page. And I'm going to work on my uhs and my you knows for next time. All right? That's it. Goodbye. This is done.